nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people. That's a hate group.
That was the comment that may have ended Scott Adams' newspaper career. The Dilbert creator referencing a poll from the conservative firm Rasmussen Reports that indicated 53% of black Americans agree with the statement, "It's okay to be white," leaving the other 47% to say they disagree or aren't sure.
What's going on, everyone? It's Talks to Kenny here today. We're reacting to some news about Scott Adams and his racially charged comments. Now, in the intro, you've seen what he said. I'm gonna give my little first thoughts in between, and my thinking is, I don't care. Like, look, bros, look. Bruh. I know. I'm supposed to care. Look at my melanated skin, my chocolatey skin. Yeah, I know. But to me, it was like, why do I want to be around someone that don't want to be around me? Like, I don't get that. Bruh. Black people have this idea that everyone's just supposed to like them. Hell, half the time, I don't even like some of y'all. Because, like, end of the day, look, he referenced a poll. Hey, a large percent of black people don't like y'all. A large percent of black people think it's the worst thing in the world to be white. Hell, there's some black people out there. I saw some videos. Maybe I'll clip it in here, in between, whatever, if I can find it, where they literally calling white people the devil. Take a look.
I put this up because I really want any white person in the room to know up front that this is what we're dealing with, that it's not going to be this coddling of white tears and what that looks like. We're not going to discuss, oh, maybe some of us have worked it out. No, you're always going to be racist, actually. So even when you're on your path to trying to figure out how to be a better human being, because I believe that white people are born into not being human, like that actually, instead of people of color and black folks being dehumanized, that actually everyone is dehumanized off rip within white supremacy, that y'all are born into a life to not be human, and that's what y'all are taught to do, to be demons. So in this particular...
So let's flip it. Let's reverse this. If a black person said, hey, I don't want to be around white people because of maybe in the past, historical, whatever, saying, oh my God, they're racist, or they think all these negative things about white people, and they say, oh, white people don't want to be around us. White people don't want to be this, so I'd rather stay away from them. Everyone's going to be like, yes, I understand, brother. Yes, I understand. But a white person make a similar comment, and now it's racially charged. Isn't this racism in and of itself? We're treating people differently just based on the color of their skin. Because this is how I like to think of things. Because I like things to be consistent. I like to have one standard, one rule. Everyone follows the rule. Either everybody can do it or nobody can do it. I know some people are going to disagree with me, but hey, let's get into the article because I have an article here. USA Today. Other newspapers dropped Dilbert over creators Scott Adams' racially charged comments. US Today and Cleveland.com announced that they no longer run the Dilbert cartoon in newspapers over comments creator Scott Adams recently made concerning race. In a Real Coffee with Scott Adams video posted Wednesday, Adams discussed a Rasmussen poll that nearly half of black people were unable to agree with this phrase, "It's okay to be right." Guys, let's think logically here. Let's inverse this. Black man says, agree with this phrase, "It's okay to be black." If 53%, if nearly half of white Americans were not agreeing with that statement, and the black man said the same thing that Scott Adams said, would he get any hate for it?
Nope.
Let's be consistent here. Because to me, racism is racism. All men are created equal. Look, the reason why I get so much flack from black Americans, because I don't know if they're really black. For all I know, these people on the comment section are just using a black image. I don't know if they're really black behind the screen, but hey, I take their word for it. Right? I get a lot of flack because I have the audacity to think that I'm actually equal to everybody in the world.
Bruh.
I actually have the audacity to think that I have no disadvantages for being born black.
Bruh.
That's the great sin I have committed in the black community. That I have the audacity to believe that I'm just as capable as anyone else in the world. That means if white man are able to be racist, then my black butt is able to be racist too.
It doesn't make sense.
Oh, it don't make sense? Oh, why? I don't have power? I don't have institutional power? He don't have any institutional power too, but y'all taking his opinion seriously.
Bruh.
And this is why I don't get riled up by stuff like this. I don't care. I don't want to be around no one that want to be around me. Go where you're appreciated, not tolerated. So you want white people to go around, being around your ass. You hate them. Nearly half of them said it's not okay to be white. But if the white man said it's not okay to be black, and nearly half of them said that, y'all will be calling it's a hate group. Right? Which he suggests the poll indicates that blacks are a hate group. Now, this is racially charged. Right. He's generalizing. Fine. I give it to you guys. Y'all found your argument. Yes, that was a racist statement saying blacks are a hate group. He didn't get into those specifics. He don't get any in there. I agree with you guys. That was a racist comment. Yes. Bruh. But on principle, though, if a black man said the same thing about white people, would y'all get uproar? Would y'all be in an uproar about this? Nope. Come on, we all know the truth. The USA Today network will no longer publish the Dilbert comic due to the recent discriminatory comments by its creator. Garnet said in the statement Friday, adding, at Garnet, "We lead with inclusion and strive to maintain a peace, a respectful and equitable." I hate that word, equitable, right? Because it insinuates equal outcome. But we all know this is not an equal outcome. If a black man said this statement, y'all wouldn't be taking the same measures y'all be taking here. And it's a lack of consistency. And this is my problem with identity politics, that putting these ideas like CRT, identity politics, affirmative action, it creates more racial division to the point where nearly half of black people think it's not okay for another group to be okay being their own race. Black people talk about, I'm proud to be black. But if another race of people say, I'm proud to be Asian, I'm proud to be Indian, I'm proud to be Latina, I'm proud to be Latino, I'm proud to be white. They looking at you like, bruh, you're racist. They go, how dare you? Only we could be proud about our race. How's that equal? Any idea I get, and this is how I think, because I like consistency. I inverse it. I always do it. Anytime someone give me an argument, I inverse it. Okay, would you be mad if a black person said that? Oh, a woman said something, would you be mad if a man said it? Nope. If not, you have some inconsistency there. And then y'all gonna kind of give y'all excuses. Oh, we don't have institutional power. It don't matter. This man don't have no institutional power either. But for some reason, you guys get offended and a certain outcome happen. When white people get offended about anti-white racism, black people look at you, oh, you got white fragility. Bruh. No consistency there. But if I flip it and I say, oh, you got black fragility, you keep getting offended over what some white person, I never knew who he was until y'all blew him up. Bruh. Maybe it's because I'm just not an emotional person. I don't care. I don't give a damn. Like, yes, what he said was racist. Do I agree with him getting his stuff taken out? Yeah, sure. I mean, hate group. If you make a generalized statement about a group of people with no context, then hey, you deserve to get, I guess, dropped. I don't agree with cancel culture to begin with anyway, right? In my mind, as a free speech person, I'd rather just have people like do what I do. Call it out. Hey, that was a racist statement. Yeah, you're being dumb. Whatever. You're generalizing, whatever, you know, but and leave it off there. He gets suspended. He puts out an apology video. Everything is squared. But no, you want to cancel him, threaten his livelihood. Like, end of the day, people are going to think this in their mind. Like, you can't judge people based on their thoughts. You can only judge them based on his actions, right? That's it. And it's hard to change people's mind if you don't have these conversations out in the open. But, hey, I guess it's fair. Based on today's standards, yes, it's fine. He can get dropped. Maybe he started his own thing. But end of the day, I think black people are just looking to be offended at this point. Like, people are looking for a reason to get outraged and mad, right? So they're just going to go through the fact that he did something similar. Apparently it was a racist rant. This is not a difficult decision. You know, all of them virtue signaling. Until we decide what's to replace Dilbert with you, we'll likely see a gray box where he had been appearing, he added. Adams in the video joked that he's been identifying as black for some time, but must have accidentally joined a hate group. Okay, that's racially charged. Based on a recent Rasmussen poll, the poll which surveyed 1,000 people showed that 53% of black people agree with the statement, it's okay to be white, leaving nearly 47 unable to say they agree. Well, still, you can still say most black people agree with my sentiment that, hey, it's okay to be any race you want. But yeah, 47% is a big chunk. And they saying, hey, I don't feel comfortable being around there. That's someone's right. End of the day, I'm not here for forcing people or coercing people to mingle with people they don't want to be around, right? If an atheist don't want to be around a room full of Christians, it is to force him to be around people he don't want to be around. Bruh. No one say that's religious. That's a hate group. Oh, you hating on Christians because you don't want to be around them, you bigot.
Nope.
No one's saying that. Based on the current ways things are going, the best advice I would give to white people is to get the hell away from black people. Just get the F away. Adams continued. After commenting further on race relations and crime, which is true, right? There's a lot of like hate crime going around. San Francisco, Asians been getting beat over the head by black folks. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, right, guys? But hey, you know, rules for thee, but not for me. This is the problem with identity politics, right? And this is why I said this identity politics stuff is so divisive, because it seems like one person get treated one way, another person get treated one way, and another person get treated differently because of another thing, right? Different standards for different folks. That's racism. We all have to have one unifying rule and say nobody can say this, nobody can do this, and that's final. How can we preach about unity if we keep dividing people based on categories they happen to fit in? Divide and conquer, right? United we stand, or divided we fall, right? That's true words has never been spoken. Whenever you have to go, just get away, because there's no fixing this. This can't be fixed. I disagree. I think it can. I just think we need to have more of these conversations out in the open and call out the hypocrisy, the inconsistencies, and hold people to the fire. Like, hey, do you really believe this? Why is it wrong for this person to believe something about his race, and it's not wrong for you to believe something about your race? I'm proud to be black, but if the white man said I'm proud to be white, y'all hit him with the
Nope.
Y'all hit him with the
How dare you?
come on. We got to stay consistent here. Because we all talk about we want equality, America, we want to unite America, we want to do all this, but we trying to divide people based on race. Race referencing. Race referencing is non-important in my eyes. Either you're American or you're not. That's it. Like, we have to find something more unifying. And I think love of country is one unifying thing. Principles is one unifying thing. And one unifying thing is human rights, right? Equality, right? I'm all for equal opportunity, but not equal outcome. Equal outcome is impossible. No one can guarantee an equal outcome, no matter how hard they try, because you're going to create inequity somewhere else. We already see it with the affirmative action with the Yale, Harvard, college admission stuff. They discriminate against Asians because Asians are performing too well.
Bruh.
I don't know how we fix this, but that's just one method I think of. Hey, let's try to all unite under one standard. Let's not see each other as, oh, you're a white American, you're a black American, you're an Asian American, you're a Latino. No, you're just an American. I agree with that statement. We're going to steal from the French. The French, they don't distinguish each other based on their race. You're countryman or you're not a countryman. That's it. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But hey, I don't want to go through the article. We already know what happened. He got backlash. He got canceled, essentially. He got dropped. All right. Final comments. A lot of people are angry at me today, but I haven't yet heard anyone disagree. I make two main points. Treat everyone as an individual, no discrimination, and avoid any group that doesn't respect you. Does anyone think this is bad advice? It's not bad advice, but probably how you worded it, Adam, is what got you canceled. I'm just going to say it.
Bruh.
And that's the truth. End of the day, one thing about being self-aware, you have to understand the environment you're in. But I don't agree on principle that if one race is allowed to say something, another race can't. I don't like that uneven treatment. And you're only creating more racial divide, right? And this is only going to increase racial tensions even more. But I digress. I just think people are too sensitive nowadays. And I don't think people are being honest or genuine when they assert these standards on a group of people, because they want to hold white people accountable for making racially charged stuff. But if a black person makes racially charged stuff, he gets away. Like, they treat black people like retarded children almost.
Bruh.
But hey, I digress. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Agree, disagree, let me know why. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.